taking a video. I'm taking a video for my YouTube channel.
46 years.
Look at it, look, it's breathing again.
No! Stop!
You would, if you put it there, you might drop it.
530 pounds. Myrtle is a very large and very old
Take a film of that fish. Look at that fish.
4 years old, I came to an aquarium, and I was standing in the spiral with my family. I didn't know
Okay, and if Alexis wins that, I'm not gonna drop it. You owe him $5 too.
I'm pretty certain every single guest in the aquarium that day heard my name.
You cannot do that. You cannot. Does it matter if I kick it? Does it count if I kick it?
Having grown up a little bit and learned a little bit more about Myrtle, I now know that there was nothing to fear. Myrtle has no in fact, none of the animals here in the giant ocean tank.
She's gonna get eaten by sharks.
But Myrtle doesn't even do meat. Myrtle is a vegetarian, and here in the giant ocean tank,
She doesn't get eaten because she's one of the helpers.
and broccoli.
Yeah.
We also
She's gonna
give
get
her
eaten
her
by
personal
the
favorite foods in the world, Brussels sprouts, mixed in with
Be
everything.
quiet.
So despite being enormous, and especially the 4-year-old being terrifying, Myrtle is a gigantic.
She's gonna retire. You be careful, Mom.
Now,
Go to his channel.
green sea turtles don't have somebody who eats some Brussels sprouts and broccoli all
Be
day.
quiet.
Guys, you can see that they're
On their
going to,
own.
three divers going to come.
What they're eating out in the wild are things
Woohoo!
like
Three
grass,
divers.
sea lettuce, and other large types of algae. And those algae provide the majority of their diet. They're all also bright green, and by eating so much of this algae,
They're gonna go
green
in.
sea turtles actually stain the entire inside of their body a bright green color. It's how they
For
get
your
their name. They're
YouTube
not
channel?
named for the color of their shell or their skin. They're named for the color of their
Yeah,
meat
but you're not
inside
gonna
their
put it.
bodies. Now, if you guys are wondering what all these other lovely folks are doing here at the Giant Ocean Tank, these are some of our dive staff who will be jumping into the water in just a moment to prepare some of the exhibits. It takes a lot of work to keep this tank clean. There are quite a lot of mouths to feed, and food has to go in one way and come out the other, so there's quite a lot of mess to clean up as well. And so we have very strong filters here in the tank, and our main job is to get most of that mess out. We still need a little bit of elbow grease in here too.
It's gonna land on a turtle, at least.
It's like
Who's gonna land on a turtle? If I can.
Do the sharks bite the helpers?
No.
Do the sharks bite the helpers?
That was a good question. I'll answer this question, but then I'm going to take every other question at the end of the talk. And the
Good question.
Do the sharks bite any of the others? We have 4 sharks here in the Giant Ocean Tank.
Wow.
Head sharks. They do have a mouthful of teeth, and in the wild they would use that mouthful of teeth to eat little fish like the ones we have here in the Giant Ocean Tank. But we feed our sharks, in fact all of our large predators, more food here than they would need to eat in the wild. So by feeding them lots of extra food, we can ensure that when they get hungry, they don't feel the need to go hunt another fish because they've already had that big meal. So the sharks don't bite anybody else in the tank most of the time. Now, all of the sharks and 12 other predators in this tank are going to be eating lots and lots of seafood. All of their food lives in the water. So it can all be called seafood. Does it feel like eating seafood?
No, it's not. It is.
No, it's
It's
Chelsea.
okay to like seafood.
It is.
Some people feel kind of weird when I ask that question. They're like, I don't really want to admit that I eat fish to the guy whose job is walks around keeping fish alive. But it's okay to eat seafood.
Oh, the shark is swimming to
It's a
the.
really important part of a lot of people's diet. Here in the United States, it's more of a supplement. But
Coach Chelsea.
70% of the world,
It's Kelsey, not
seafood is the
Chelsea.
main source of
Coach
protein.
Chelsea.
Seafood is super important, and just saying don't eat fish is not a good smart healthy answer. So here's another aquarium. We have a different approach. Rather than telling you not to eat fish, I'd rather talk to you about making sure that when you eat fish, you're not eating something that can't be replaced. If there was only one sea turtle in the whole world, I wouldn't want you to eat it. And I hope you'd understand why. There's only one, right? If you eat it, it's gone. Now, and expand that number to 1,000 real quick, or 10,000, or 1,000,000. If you eat one, That's not a big deal, right? But there's a lot of us in this room right now. If each and every one of us were to eat one fish, we'd have a big impact. Now imagine for a moment that one fish we were all eating, we all needed one of the same type. Does anybody here have a favorite type of seafood? If you do, shout it out.
Salmon.
Salmon?
Salmon.
Salmon again. Shrimp? More salmon?
Fish.
Fish in general? Shrimp?
Crab.
There it is. Crab?
Clownfish.
Fish?
Lobster.
Lobster?
Crab.
What do we name our favorite
Crab.
Shark.
Shark.
Someone over there is being a
Shark?
baby.
Have you ever eaten?
All right, one more.
No.
Scallops, all right. Now, I heard a lot of variety in that list, but I also heard a lot of overlaps. I heard a lot of shrimps. I heard a couple scallops, a few codfish. Here in the United States, 90% of the seafood we eat comes from just 10 different species of animals. At the very top of that list, we have shrimp, salmon, and tuna. I heard a lot of salmon, especially on my half of the room here. Remember we were just talking about all of us eating the same fish over and over? We keep taking out these certain species of animals faster than they can replace themselves. Has anybody here ever been to Cape Cod, part of Massachusetts that sticks out like a mussel? It's named after a species of fish called the Atlantic cod. And when European settlers first arrived in New England, it got that name because there were so many cod in Cape Cod, it was said that you could walk from the very tip of Cape Cod straight to Boston over the ocean and never get wet because you could just walk across the backs of all of those cod. Now, people love eating cod. Cod was easy to catch. There was so much of it. We actually sent all of our fishing crews out to get it, and we managed to collect just about 98% of the species. We don't have a healthy cod population here in New England anymore because we caught almost every single one of them.
There's a big turtle.
In that same time period, there were plenty of other fish that lived in Cape Cod. We have things like Acadian redfish. We have things like flounder, skate.
Is that
We have scallops. We have
catfish?
lobsters.
What about catfish?
There are catfish too out in the freshwater. But we like catfish. All that time we were fishing those cod, we could have been fishing some of those other fish as well, and maybe taking a little bit of pressure off the codfish, and maybe we wouldn't be in the position we're in today, where you're not allowed to go fishing for cod, because there aren't any of them left to catch. So here's the new another AQuarium. I don't ever want you to feel like you can't eat seafood. But you want to advocate that next time you get seafood, you try something different. If you're at the store and you see that haddock fillet, and you've had haddock the past 5 times you got fish, what's to the left of it? The chances are good it's also pretty delicious. There are 18,000 species of fish that live in salt water, and you can eat just about every one of them.